Hey, welcome to Slay the Spire. Today we the daily challenge for May 2nd, 2026. The character at this island and the modifiers has sealed deck. Craft the deck from 30 random cards. Flight, you may room path from choose the next room to travel to. And binary card rewards contain only 2 cards. So I'll probably go for Highlander with the binary modifier, and Flight should make it easy to get lots of elites. I see Goldbear here with 1805. That's an amazing score. Zembri 1680. So yeah, Goldbear was able to beat Zembri by 125 points. Then you have Alex here with 1632, Gemino 1628, and Knight and Nick at 1628 and Knight at 1626. So okay, looks like Goldbear did something right. All right, so first of all, let's go for Seal Tech. I do wonder if it's collector bonuses. That seems almost impossible with the binary modifiers, though, right? Do I see a lot of? Actually, is it reasonable to assume that the only way that Goldberg could have about 200 points more than the majority of others is by him going for collector bonuses, the others going for Highlander? Because if you go for collector bonuses, curses might be possible. You know what? I'm just gonna... And it's not necessarily that Goldberg usually does like to go for collectors rather than Highlander, but I think it's more just the fact that there's such a huge spread, that there is somebody who's able to get basically 200 points more, that makes me think maybe I should try to embrace collector bonuses. Do I even see any good synergies? So there's a finisher, but no shift synergies, right? Other than one cloak and dagger. So I think I'll do that. Is there a lot of discard? There are 2 dagger throws and a calculate gamble, which might be nice. Acrobatics, reflex. This is not bad. I could try to build a discard deck. Let me try that. So let's take the dagger throws and calculate gamble. And then acrobatics. I guess those are the only discard. And all attack and reflex. Okay. So then, who's my final boss, by the way? If it's the Hexaghost, no, it's not. All right. So then, what about 2 quick slashes and 2 slices? If I do that, I will barely have any block cards, though. Let me skip the quick slashes and instead do 2 slices and 2... wait, do I even have a second deflect? No. I mean, with the acrobatics, I would like here. Let's skip escape plan and deflect. All right. All right. So defensively, I just have the deflect and escape plan, and then the rest is offense with support, but I'm hoping the discard with all the 0-cost cards will help. And yeah, let's try to get collect bonuses even with binary. All right, 2 elite. Oh, actually, no. With the flight, I can hit 3 of the 4 elites, and as always, I'll maximize question mark rooms. All right, started with the cultist. Let's do play the slices, then escape plan. Okay, then dagger throw, get rid of this. Okay, and then reshuffle, another slice, and then acrobatics. Okay. All right. Do I have an infinite here? Not quite. Actually, I mean, almost have an infinite, right? So if I do, here, dagger throw, get rid of this, draw 2 cards again, do slice, and that's enough to kill. Beautiful. All right, Bane, a second calculate gamble. We'll definitely take that. Okay. And here I got the lice. Let's start off with the slices, then deflect escape plan. Okay. Then let's do acrobatics, get rid of the reflex. And then is the all attack enough to kill? No, but it gets me. Actually, it is enough with the slice. Got a power push and dash, poison stab. Dash is good. Now, it does not fit this almost infinite deck, but I will still take it, of course. Right, and then here I got some HP for gold. And here I got my first shop with membership card. Okay, I could see Goldberg going for collector bonuses because membership card does make it a little easier. 50% discount on all products. That's really good. Does mean I won't be able to afford anything other than acrobatics and endless agony. I think that is worth it. Okay. Alright, and then obviously I will skip the next shop because I don't have any gold left. Alright, let's do the slices, then acrobatics. Alright. And then another acrobatics. Let's do escape plan first. Yeah, let's do another acrobatics to reshuffle. Okay. Then do slice, deflect. I mean, a tactician would fit this deck really well. Let's do calculate gamble. I'm hoping to get a slice and dagger throw. Beautiful. Alright, another acrobatics eviscerate. With all the discard I have, I will take the eviscerate. It might be helpful against this elite. Alright, there's nothing I really need to set up, right? So, should I just start? Let me see what the reflex gives me. Yeah, okay, I can do the endless agonies. Then do another dagger throw. And then, let's just... Actually, if I do all attack and it does not hit the eviscerate, I can play the eviscerate for free. Beautiful. 18. Alright, let's do the slices, then escape plan. Then acrobatics. I needed the reflex, luckily I got it. Okay. Is that alone enough? So 21. I will need to still deal a lot of damage. There's a dash coming up. That's actually not enough. I need some weakness too. I'm a little worried I might not have enough damage. I do have dagger throw. Eviscerate, calculate, gamble. All right, let's do acrobatics. Then, I think I'll do all attack again. It hit the eviscerate. Ah, I sort of needed that. All right, let's do calculate, gamble. I messed up. I'm going to use the one reload I have in my day. What should I have done differently? I feel like, okay, I'll do a reload. Obviously, I can use the power potion, but I feel like there's a way to perfect this without using the power potion. Let's try that. But I think I will still do everything the same way in the beginning here. Also, wait, Reflex only drew me 2 cards. Yeah, that's fine. And then I think I did the acrobatics, right? And then all-out attack, is that right? Okay, then Eviscerate is free. Wait, yeah, no, that is fine. And I don't want to do the Calculate Gamble, right? Okay, this is good. And then here, let's do the Slices and the Escape Plan. Acrobatics and Reflex. Okay, that's good. What if I do Dash? And then Deflect. Yeah, that would at least allow me... No, wait, no, that's one short. Never mind. I can do Calculate Gamble to play the Eviscerate, though, so that's good. Then Deflect. Calculate Gamble again. Escape Plan. Okay, I got lucky there. Fine. And then 28 should be very doable. Let's do Acrobatics. No, let's do... Actually, I have enough with Dash and all that. No, wait, I have to do Dagger Throw, then Slice, then all attack. Alright, had to reload, but perfect this one. Got Juju base or normal enemy combats are no longer encountered in Crush Mark rooms, and... I mean, I have a really good deck going, but no, for the sake of Collectimosis, I should probably grab a Sucker Punch. I don't think I need Krypton Cloud. Okay. Alright, here I got these Sentries. Alright, let's start off. I think Dash and all attack might be good, right? Let's do Deflect. Actually, can I get by without the Dash? I don't think I can. Yeah, let's play it safe. Let's do Dash. And then, should I try to grab a 0-cost card? No, let's just do all attack. Okay. Alright, so far so good. I still have the Power Potion that might give me an Afterwitch or something like that. Alright, unfortunately I got the Eviscerate together with the Calculate Gamble. Let's do Escape Plan, which obviously does not give me any block. Eviscerate would be enough to get rid of one of them. But no, I think I'll do... Yeah, let's do Calculate Gamble here. Okay. Alright, I was hoping for something better. Acrobatics does not give me anything better. That's a shame. What can I do here? Let's drink the potion. Footwork is not enough. Unless I can somehow apply weakness, which I don't think I can. Let's do Deflect, Dagger Throw 1. There's an Eviscerate. That's 21. That's pretty good. Let's do Eviscerate. Then, Dagger Throw 2. Ah, there's a dash I can't play. Okay, I'm going to do one more reload, and I'll put in a thumbnail, but I feel like, again, there is a way. It's really frustrating when I know I'm really close, but I feel like there is a way. Should I drink the Power Potion sooner? I don't think the Footwear will make a difference, but let's try it. Yeah, I got the same... Oh, no, different card awards. This time I got a Well-Laid Plants, which actually might be better. Let's take that. All right, that way I can probably save the Deflect for later, I guess. Okay, so let's just do Dash and all-out attack. Oh, it got rid of the Deflect. All right, fine. Let's save the Reflects for later, though. All right. And then here, I did Escape Plan, Slice, then Calculate Gamble. That draws me a full hand because of the Reflex. All right. And there is a dash and all attack again. Okay, beautiful. Yep. And then I can slice you and all attack. All right. Okay. And then this time, let's save the Dagger Throw. I feel like I should have enough damage to get rid of this guy next turn. Alright, yeah, let's do Escape Plan first, then Dagger Throw, and then an Endless Agony, okay, and then target the backliner, and I should be able to just deal 2 damage next turn. Alright, yeah, again, with the reload, I will put in a thumbnail, because 2 reloads is a little too much, but I was able to break this one. I got Ink Bottle, one of you play 10 cards, draw 1 card, and another dash. I'll take it for a potential collector bonus there. Here I got the Lagavulin again, did not fight the Grummanop, that's good. I think I can... Yeah, let's just do Calculate Gamble. It's a shame I'm exhausting it, but... yeah, let's do Slice first and Calculate Gamble. Also just wait, huh? No, I think it's fine. Let's do the Endless Agonies. Then do Escape Plan, Slice. Dagger Throw 1. Do another... I could do another Calculate Gamble. No, I think I'll just do Dagger Throw 2. And then reshuffle with a clean hand next turn. Okay. Alright, 18 incoming. Alright, let's do Deflect first, see what that gives me. Alright, Dash is unfortunately not quite enough. Get rid of this. Play these Slices. Do Acrobatics. Could do Calculate Gamble, huh? I would like to do Eviscerate too, though. I think I might not be able to defend or deal enough damage. Yeah, I can do Eviscerate and then Calculate Gamble, which only gives me an escape plan. For reshuffle, yeah. Alright. I'm not going to reload this one. I tried hard, but I think I was just missing. I'm pretty sure with a few more reloads I might have had a chance, but, you know, what's the point? Alright. Survive this one on a Pentagraph at the start boss combat, seal 25 HP as well as a Liquid Bronze Potion. I wouldn't mind a backstab, but for the sake of collectibles, let's take another Dagger Throw. Okay. And then here I got Ninja Scroll at the start of each combat, add 3 shifts into your hand. Not bad. And I think I can avoid Rust Sights, right? Right, here I got the Looter. Let's do the Shivs, then Endless Agonies. And Eviscerate is not quite enough. Let me see if I get... Yeah, I can do Dagger Throw and then Eviscerate, and now that is enough. Beautiful. Alright, Choke is interesting. Sometimes I do play a lot of attacks, or a lot of cards. And then here, let's fight the Lagoolan again. This one does not count against my Perfect, so I'm not too worried here. Let's do the Shivs. Then Slice. I think I'll just do Calculate Gamble, right? Yep. Draws me extra cards and makes the Eviscerate free. Beautiful. Let's do Dagger Throw 1. Slice, and then Calculate Gamble, which could have considered the Acrobatics, actually. And then here I can do Choke, Escape Plan, and Eviscerate. Alright, that was a good first turn there. And I just need to deal 18 damage, which I think I should be able to do with the Dash and Slice. Beautiful. Alright, got Warpaint and pick up 2 random skills. Let me first grab... Sneaky Strike might be really tempting. Let's take that, and then Warpaint upgrades to Deflect and Calculate Gamble. The Deflect is my only defensive card, so I'm happy that that got upgraded. Alright, Slavers, let's play the Shivs, and then do Acrobatics. Oh, Choke is really tempting. I have to do Sneaky Strike first. I do Choke. I think I still... Hang on, let's do... No, actually, let's not risk it and just play the Dash. Yeah. Actually... Yeah, if I got a Slice, it would have been enough. It's fine. I might have had enough damage to kill there, but I think this is okay. Alright, got a Cunning Potion. Very nice. Cloak and Dagger Blade Dance. Yeah, I won't mind taking a Blade Dance now. I do have a lot of shifts at this point. Alright, another question mark from shop. I think I'll focus on cards. So let's grab... Let me also sort A to Z. I had 3 daggers, so let's take another one. Another Dagger Throw, another Eviscerate. Can't really get a collectibles. Do I want toolbox at the start of each combat? Choose 1 of 3 random colorless cards and then the chosen card to your hand. That might not be a bad idea. Let's take that. And then I could afford a dodge and roll. I wouldn't mind getting a little bit more block cards in my deck. Okay. I got Preserved Insect. Enemies in lead combats have 25% less HP. That's really nice. And then here... wait. Yeah, no, I took the right path, right? Alright, what should I upgrade first? The Sneaky Strike, the Choke? I wouldn't mind making sure that one of the Calculate Gambles at least stays in my deck and doesn't get exhausted. Let me also, before I fight this guy, count how many question markers I had. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so as soon as I get curses, although so far I haven't seen any curses, as soon as I get them, I can probably stop going for question mark rooms. Fourth up, Purity Penancy. I'm not a huge fan. I guess I can do Purity, thin out my deck a little. There's a Choke. That's a really nice way to start. Let's do Choke, then play these Shivs. I kind of want to risk getting rid of the high cost cards that are not super useful. Let's do Calculate Gamble, Deflect, Dagger Throw. Alright, that was not a bad start, but not an amazing start either. Alright, so here, let's do Endless Agony, Dagger Throw 1. Alright, then Dagger Throw 2. Ah, too bad I can't do the Sneaky Strike. Then Blade Dance. Oh, that was a mistake. I should have done the Eviscerate there. That was a mistake. Yeah, hope that won't come back to bite me. Backlander is attacking me. I do have Calculate Gamble. Let's do that for card draw. Okay. And then Sneaky Strike is free. I can do another Calculate. No, let's do Acrobatics first. Alright, then Escape Plan. Then, yeah, let's do another Calculate Gamble, hoping for the Eviscerate. I did get that. Beautiful. I do Choke. 21. Yeah, I think if I do Choke and then Eviscerate, that's enough to get rid of this guy. Beautiful. And then here, not being attacked. Let's make sure I don't miss playing the Eviscerate here again. Let's do Dagger Throw. And then another Dagger Throw. And then the free Eviscerate, right? Beautiful. And then that should be enough, unless I get another Eviscerate. Awesome. Alright, so perfect everything other than the second leg of the fight. I think I'll take the Explosive Potion over the Smoke Bomb here. And then Phantasmic and Grand Finale. I'll skip these to go for Pauper. Black Star is interesting. I don't know how much I need Sacred Bark. I do have a lot of discard, so Hovering Kite will essentially give me energy. But I think I'll risk Black Star, at least I'm sure Relic when defeated. I hope that I won't need that extra energy too badly. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I can hit 4 of the 5 elites, which is not too bad. And as always, let's continue to maximize question mark rooms. Okay, Thinking Ahead, Purity, Forethought. I could do Purity again. No, let's do Thinking Ahead. That might be nice. Alright, my hand is full, unfortunately. That's fine. Let's do dagger throw to draw a card with the reflex. Okay. Then do probably dash and all-out attack. Is that right? Let's do the Endless Agonies. Actually, I can't do all-out attack because I don't have the energy. Let's do Ski Plan, Calculate Gamble, and then Deflect, Slice, and yeah, unfortunately taking a little bit of damage here. Right, 20 incoming. Let's do Slice first, then Dagger Throw, then Acrobatics. If only I had one more discard, I would have been able to play 2 Eviscerates, but without that, well, let's still do 1 Eviscerate. Okay. And then here, I'm not being attacked, so let's just get rid of this guy with a Dagger Throw. Beautiful. Alright, Riddle with those Cloak and Dagger. I will take the Cloak and Dagger. I am losing a lot of discard synergies, though. Because I have membership card, I think I will skip this, because I'm also reasonably happy with the potions. They're not amazing, but they're decent. Right, here I could get my first curse. And I got it. Beautiful. Okay. I mean, maybe I can pull off not Highlander, like Collectibles and Curses. Okay. And I do have enough discard that the curses shouldn't be a big issue. Should I take the Ritual Dagger? Should I take the gold instead? I don't really have a chance of getting overkill, right? So let's take the Ritual Dagger and try to get overkill that way. Okay. Here I got Matryoshka, the next 2 numbers chest you open contain 2 relics. And here I got the Grun Leader. This one might be hard. There's an early Apotheosis. Unfortunately, I am being attacked on turn 1. Let's still risk it. Defense will be a problem, right? Let me do Apotheosis. I am tempted to throw the Explosive Potion. Okay, and let's see if I can come up with enough damage on the backliner. That is going to be almost impossible, right? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna drink this as well. Okay, no, I needed to draw something amazing. Did I just waste a bunch of potions? You know what? I already am putting in the thumbnail that I reloaded. Let's reload this one. I thought I might have had a chance to deal enough damage. If I drew a regret, or not a regret, maybe I shouldn't have taken the Apotheosis. Let me try to take the Flash of Steel and see if that changes anything. I will still drink the Explosive Potion. I think that is useful. Then play all the attacks here. And then I just don't see a chance here. Let's do Dagger Throw. I guess that depends on what I'll draw next with the Dagger Throw, with the second Dagger Throw. Let's do it. And that's a third Dagger Throw. It allows me to play the Eviscerate and get rid of the Regret. Okay. Not Regret. I keep saying Regret. I meant Reflex. Then do Eviscerate. Okay, if I get lucky here, no. I need it. If I drew another Eviscerate, that would have been enough. Unfortunately, here I'm taking damage. You know what? Okay, fine. I'm going to use this potion to kill. Alright. Perfect this one with a reload. We got a Bottle of Flame. Let's wait on that for a second. Mobbing, whenever you climb the floor, gain 12 gold. No longer going to spend any gold at a shop. And a skill potion, as well as another Deflect and the Bottle of Flame. I'll pick up choosing text. That should come with this card in your hand. I think, should that be the Ritual Dagger? No. Well, unless it gets really good and unless I can deal a lot of damage on turn 1. I'm going to risk it. Let's do it. Okay. Right, here I got the Book of Stabbing. Finesse, Dramatic Entrance, Trip. I might have trouble defending, but I don't know if I need to finesse. Let's try to trip. Yeah, let's try to deal a lot of damage on turn 1. Do the Shivs. Then Endless Agonies. Slice. Dash would allow me to be fully defended with the Sucker Punch, right? Is that right? 8? Yeah. I think I'll risk it. Let's do Dash, Sucker Punch, and then wait. Okay, that doesn't mean I won't be able to use the Ritual Dagger, but I think that's fine. 18, let's do Dagger Throw, get rid of the Reflex. Beautiful. Then a Sneaky Strike for free, Escape Plan, and Eviscerate for a kill. Awesome. Alright, perfect this one too. We got Horn Cleat at the start of your second turn, gain 14 block and Blue Candle. Unbelievable Curse card's going to be played. Whenever you play Curse, lose 1 HP and Exhausted, which is nice. Another Endless Agony. Fits this deck really well. Right here, I got the Shell Parasite. Can I deal enough damage on turn 1? Let's take the Dark Shackles to avoid taking any damage this turn. Yeah, the enemy does have a lot of HP, huh? Might be a challenge here. Let's see if I get discard. I did not. Alright, let's do Blade Dance. Play these Shivs. The Ritual Dagger. If only the Ritual Dagger was a little stronger. Alright, I think I'm just going to do Dash here and wait. Okay. This turn, I do have 14 block. That is enough. Good. Let's do Dagger Throw. Get rid of the Regret. I think I'll do Calculate Gamble because there's a small chance I might be able to get to my Ritual Dagger fast enough. Let's do another Calculate Gamble here. Okay. Eviscerate does a lot of damage. Let's do that. Then Acrobatics. And I can't do the other Acrobatics. Fine. Another 10. I am okay waiting and just playing the Dash, right? And reshuffling that way too. Escape Plan and might as well do Dodge and Roll. Okay. Now Ritual Dagger alone won't be enough, but I hope I'll be able to get it with something else. Unfortunately, I'm taking a lot of damage here. Do I want to accept 7 damage? I guess. I'm not super happy with that. All right, 12. Let's do acrobatics and another acrobatics. Okay. Definitely not happy with how... Wait, I have to... if I do calculate gamble, I won't have the energy to play the ritual dagger. So fine, I'll lose a little bit more HP here too. And then here, still no ritual dagger? Come on, game. There it is. Had to be at the bottom, right? Alright, we got a flex potion, riddle with thoughts, another blade dance. Let's take the blade dance. And then here I got kunai. Every time I play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 dexterity. That's really nice. And singbo, when adding cards into your deck, you may raise your max HP by 2 instead. I'll probably avoid doing that though. Another shop unannounced. Now I could save my gold with the maw bank. Unless I see something amazing, and honestly, I don't. So I'm going to skip this and keep maw bank active and hope I can use it in Act 3. Alright, here I got the Gremlin Leader. Bomb is interesting, but I don't think... I'm still being attacked with turn 1. I do... wait, I misclicked on that. Didn't mean to necessarily take the bomb. I do want to drink the flex potion. Let's do that. Then do the shivs. Then... Oh, I should have done the choke first. That was dumb. Alright. And then Ritual Dagger's 23. I feel like... Do I feel like I have enough damage here? Let's drink the skill potion too. Phantasm escape plan. See what the escape plan gives me. Okay, I'm pretty sure if I played the choke first, that would have been enough. Although, I'm not sure if I would have been able to use the Ritual Dagger. Man, I'm just doing a lot of reloads. Something tells me that there's a way to perfect this one, so let's try that. Let's also grab something other than the bomb, like Panacea or Enlightenment. I think Enlightenment is fine. Actually, it does make the choke cheaper. Drink this, play this, then do the choke, then do the shivs. Then the Endless Agonies, and that way I have extra energy to also play the acrobatics. Alright, and then I can also do a deflect. This is now enough to trigger the Ritual Dagger. Beautiful. Alright, yeah. I knew that a reload would make things easier. Alright, we got Ancient. He said, when you enter a rest site, start next combat with 2 extra energy, and Lantern stage combat with additional energy, which is great. Backflip, Endless Agonies, both are good, but I'll take the Endless Agonies for a potential collector. And then here I got the Slavers. This one might be the most challenging one yet. My plus is only going to be 24. I don't think that's enough. I think I'll take the Master of Strategy instead. Okay. No choke. I do have a dash, though. Ritual Dagger is 21. Let's do Slice and play these shivs. Then do Ritual Dagger, get rid of this guy. And then dash is 11. I need 19. Unless I can... Let's do Master of Strategy. Slice Endless Agonies. I can't do the Sneaky Strike. I don't actually have discard. And that's all attack hits it. It did not. Well, yeah, it hit it exactly. Let's see... I do Calculate Gamble. There's a chance I might not be able to draw a defense card. Let's do Calculate Gamble here. Alright, there's an Eviscerate. That's almost enough. Not quite the right. Let's do the Eviscerate for free. Then do Acrobatics. Deflect is almost enough, so if I can get rid... Oh, no, and I can't get rid of either of those. Let me do Dagger Throw. And there's another Eviscerate. Beautiful, so that way I can fully defend with the defend. Okay. I also feel like I played a lot of cards. I don't think I got combo, though. Did I? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if I get combo by accident at some point. Alright, got Meat on the Bone. If your HP is at or below 50% at the end of combat, heal 12 HP. And Tiny Chest every 4th question mark room, the treasure room. I'm going to skip that because I am hoping to get the normality event to get curses. So let's skip that. Riddle Thoughts Dodge and Roll. I'll take a second Dodge and Roll for a potential collector bonus. And then here, the Necronom Curse would be amazing. I got Incur at the end at the start of each combat. Add a random power card into your deck. It costs 0 for that turn. Alright, that's not bad, but obviously not as good as Necronomicon. I think I'll skip another shop. I'll save my gold for a shop on Act 3. Remorse's Violence or Panache. Panache should work really well in this deck. Let's do Panache. Then do the... Here, Lilith Plants. Then play the Shivs. Actually, the Ritual Dagger is enough for the backline, right? Shame I don't have any discard at all. Well, okay, I just drew discard, but I think instead I'll just do Eviscerate. Then Ritual Dagger. Then Calculate Gamble. Okay. Yeah, it does mean I'll take a little bit of damage here, but I think that's fine. Oh, I have to be careful. I don't have a lot of HP. When did I lose this much HP? Well, I do have the Meat of the Month. I think I should be fine there. Let's do Dagger Throw. Sneaky Strike. And then play these Shivs. And that's enough to kill with the Panache. Beautiful. Infinite Blades Footwork. Infinite Blades is really tempting. Let's take it. And it's pre-upgraded too. And then here, I don't think I need to rest here. Let's upgrade, because I have Pantograph too, right? Let's upgrade the Reflex. I think it might be really useful. Yep. Alright, so Collector with the Wraith form on turn 1. I don't think I'll play it. I think I'll save it. Let's do Panache here again. Okay. So let's do Panache. Play these Shivs. Then do Infinite Blades. I mean, I could just do Eviscerate, right? Yeah, I think I'll just do Eviscerate. Okay. And then a dash. That doesn't mean the Wraith form will be 3 energy next turn, but I think that's fine. Alright, lots of incoming. Let's play a few attacks before I play the Deflect first. Okay. Then I can do Sucker Punch, so now it's only 27, and I have enough. Beautiful. Should I do Dagger Throw? Because I have enough. I can do Dagger Throw. Okay, fine. I can still do a Deflect. Alright. My backline is still attacking. Let's see. This gives me more decks, so let's do the Blade Dance. Play these Shivs. Actually, the Panache should deal enough damage, right? I probably shouldn't have attacked this guy at all. It's fine. Do another Shiv. There's the Panache. Okay. Then do Cloak and Dagger at 17. I'll be a little short. Unless, wait, no, I can't trigger Kuna yet. Let's do, I have to do Acrobatics, right? Let's do Acrobatics. I might be, actually, hang on, no. If I do the Endless Agonies, now Cloak and Dagger is enough. Beautiful. And then Panache gets rid of the minions. Awesome. Alright, that was a good turn. Now I'm guaranteed not to be attacked here. Let's get rid of the Decay, then do Acrobatics, and a Sneaky Strike for free. Beautiful. Also reshuffle. Maybe not exactly what I had in mind, but that's fine. Ritual Dagger is only 27, not that great. Get rid of that. Then do Escape Plan. Do I have another discard? No, I think I'll just do Eviscerate here. Really hope I don't get attacked next turn, although I do still have a weakness in Skill Potions. Okay. Alright, so here, 27, I am being attacked. There is a Wraith form. That alone is not going to be enough, though. Unless I get something good with the Skill Potion, Escape Plan might not be good. Set up. I could set up. Yeah, actually, yeah, if I do set up the Wraith form, then do Dagger Throw, play the Wraith form for free, then fully defend with the dash. It also gives me a breathing room next turn, although this turn, of course, I'm not being attacked. Here, let's do Shiv, Dagger Throw, and then probably just do Calculate Gamble, right? Should I do Cloak and Dagger? Here, let's do Slice, then Cloak and Dagger, play these Shivs, and then do Calculate Gamble. Okay. And then haven't been able to play the Choke a single time yet, which is a little unfortunate. At least I got lots of decks. Okay. Alright, this guy's attacking again. Can I deal lethal damage here? Let's do Acrobatics first. I think I need to draw my Eviscerates. Alright, there's one, and there's the other one. Beautiful. Oh, wait, that's not enough. I have to play Dash 2. Awesome. Alright, perfect this one. Got a little lucky. Very happy with that. A Wraith form from the Enchiridion. We also got a Flex Potion, and I will probably skip this. Corpse Spoon might be interesting for Overkill. I am hoping to be able to somehow get Overkill with the Ritual Dagger, although it's not growing as fast as I would like it to grow. Fusion Hammer is interesting. I don't know about Tiny House, and definitely not Ruined Pyramid. I want Tiny House. It will give me max HP. And I'm doing okay without the energy, so let's fine. Let's take Tiny House. I'm gonna pick up obtain 1 potion, gain 50 gold, raise your mastery by 5, obtain 1 card, and upgrade 1 random card. Got an Acrobatics upgrade, another Flex Potion, which hang on. Actually, I think I'll take the Flex Potion over the Liquid Bronze Potion because I don't need it that badly. And here, let's grab it prepared. Okay. Alright, the Wicked one at the end, which is good. I just have the Infinite Blades, which I don't really need to play. And I guess whatever I get from Enchiridion, here I can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 elites. No. 4 out of 5 elites, right? And there's a shop at the very end. Hopefully I'll get courier, because I might end up with a lot of gold. Let me... Actually, that's the only shop. The other one is on the same path as an elite, and the other one is the same path as a question mark room, which I don't want to skip because I might get the normality event. Alright, Master of Strategy is fine here. Let's do After Image. Ritual Dagger might be a little hard to use, right? Let's do the Shivs. Alright, then do Slice, Cloak and Dagger. Play more Shivs. Then Master of Strategy. Okay. Dagger Throw 1. Dagger Throw 2. And then Escape Plan and more Endless Agonies. Okay, I should have counted cards. I feel like that was a lot of cards played there. Yeah, good enough. There is a small chance I might be able to shuffle back to my Ritual Dagger. I will try it, although it will be very difficult, I think. Lots of income here. Let's do All Out Attack, and then Calculate Gamble. Okay. And then I think I could just do Dash, right? Can I do another Calculate Gamble? No, let's do... I guess I'll just do Dash and accept... actually, yeah, I am accepting a little bit of damage. That's fine. Right, here, I could do Choke. Should I? Fine, let's do Choke, then Acrobatics. Too bad I can't do the Sneaky Strike, and too bad I don't really have any good zero-cost cards, although I can at least reshuffle, so that's good. And I did get some zero-cost cards. Beautiful. Deflect 1, Deflect 2. Okay. Alright, so if I get a Ritual Dagger, the backliner is almost dead. I did not get that, but I can still do... Hang on, let's do Acrobatics first. Get rid of this. Then do the Endless Agonies. Alright, then all-out attack. Okay. Oh wait, this guy's coming back to life again. If I get the Ritual Dagger, I might have a chance to use it. Nope. Can get rid of the Reflect, so that's good. Then, okay, there's a Ritual Dagger. Not quite enough, but I can do a free Sneaky Strike. Then, let's see. So if I do Dagger Throw, then Endless Agony and the Ritual Dagger. Beautiful. All right. Okay, Heel Hook, Blade Dance. Let's grab another Blade Dance, especially with the Kunai. And then here I have to be a little careful with the Spikers. Hand of Greed is really good. Let's take it. All right, let's do Venom. Hand of Greed is 20. I need a little bit more, and I would also like to use the Ritual Dagger. Let's do Deflect, Shiv, then Ritual Dagger. And then Hand of Greed. I don't think it's quite enough for this guy, right? Yeah, there's not much I can do. Let's do Infinite Blades. I'll do one Hand of Greed, but yeah, unfortunately, if I play more attacks, I'll take damage. I will take damage myself, so let's try to avoid that for a second here. Let's do Escape Plan, Dagger Throw, get rid of the Reflex, okay. And then let's do Dodge and Roll and Calculate Gamble, okay. And get rid of the Decay here. Choke would have been nice. Eviscerate would deal 50 damage back to me, but also almost gets rid of one of them. Nah, it's too risky. I think I'll just instead do a Sucker Punch. How about that? Okay. Alright, another 7. No block. Let's do Calculate Gamble. I guess my deck just generally does not have that many block cards. There's a Dash and an Endless Agony. That is enough to kill. And then I can Dodge and Roll and another Endless Agony. Sure. Alright. Another 7. I have 5, so Dash would be great. I think let's do Acrobatics. There is a Dash, which means I can't do anything else if I play it, but that's fine. And then I think I'll wait. Oh man, this is going to be frustrating because I still have to deal 33 damage, and at least time-wise I'm doing fine, so that's good. I think I'll just do... I can't do Dodge Roll. Hang on, let's do Dodge Roll, Dagger Throw. And then I guess I'll do another Dodge Roll for block next turn. I can do a Shiv. Okay. Yeah, 14 block. Let's do Dagger Throw. See what I draw. It's a lot of Endless Agonies. Deflect. And then I think I'll just need one good attack card. Like an Eviscerate. No, Hand of Greed. Beautiful. At least I got gold out of it too. Got a Fear Potion, which... Okay, I probably don't need 2 Flex Potions. I grab a Fear Potion, set up Slice. Let's grab a Slice. Okay. And then here, I was hoping for Normality Event. I did not get that. Good Instincts, Deep Breath. Finesse, Secret Weapon, Magnetism, Blind. I guess I could take Max HP, right? Yeah, I can't really get a Collectibles on any of those. I guess the Finesse is pretty good, and the Good Instincts is fine. I think I'll take the Max HP. I don't think I need the Blindness. Okay. Alright, here, I could get another Decay. That would be funny if I get this event twice, and both times I get the same thing. No, I got a card removal opportunity, which... Is it too late to go for a curse? Theoretically, this is possible. I still have 1, 2... 3, 4 question mark rooms. So yeah, let's not remove a curse. Instead, let's remove something I don't really have a chance of getting Collectimus on. So something with only 1 copy. The Escape Plan is pretty good. Should I just remove the Infinite Blades? You know what? Let's remove it because I won't really be able to use it. Alright, I won't want to be able to use it against the Awakened one. And it's not as... It doesn't fit this deck really well. Alright, did not get a curse. Definitely not going to lose 700 gold, especially because I do have a shop at the end. Finesse with Strike, Deep Breath. Yeah, Finesse is fine. Come. Alright, I do have Footwork. Let's do Finesse. Can I deal enough damage? I throw the Fear Potion and the Flex Potion. Let's try this. I'm too lazy to do the calculation. Let's do that. And then the Flex Potion, and then play all my attacks. Ritual Dagger is 57. That's getting close. And that is enough. Beautiful. Alright, we got Prairie Real, normal enemies from initial card reward, which is great, and Mango, and pick up Race Formation by 14. That gives me the Stuff modifier, the Well-Fed modifier. Still needs 7 max HP. Let's grab a Distraction here. And here I got the Reptomancer. Okay. Dark Shackles is nice, but I don't think I need it. Let's take Sadistic Nature, although I probably don't really need that either. Let's do Sadistic Nature. Then, if I do... Actually, no, I can... Hang on. Let's do Choke, Footwork, Escape Plan. I was hoping to be able to use the Sneaky Strike, but I can't. Let's do Dagger Throw. Alright. then slice, then play these shivs here. And yeah, I can do dodge roll. Let's save the ritual dagger in case I get something good next turn. That's a good amount of damage with the choke there. Unfortunately, both are attacking me. Or all of them are attacking me. Let's do Blade Dance, Decay, gain extra dex, and I think I'll do Sucker Punch to weaken this guy. So yeah, actually 31. I should be fully defended with the good instincts. Okay. And might as well do dodge roll. Good. Okay, this guy is still attacking me. Oh boy. Let's do Finesse first. Endless Agonies are not enough. I might have to do... Actually, there's an all attack. That's good. And yeah, if I do dash and all attack, that is enough. Okay. Hoping for a turn of not being attacked here. Nope, still 30 incoming. Distraction gives me Cloak and Dagger, which is 12. And then dash is 16. That's not quite enough. Unless I can gain... Actually, I could throw the... I could just throw the Weakness Potion, right? Let me see if this gives me something. Slice, prepared... Alright, yeah, fine. Let's do the Blade Dance, and then I might have to throw the the Weakness Potion, which is fine. Another turn of being attacked. Can I just kill here? That would be really nice. A reshuffling there. Let's do Deflect, Sneaky Strike, and then Eviscerate. Beautiful. Alright, so we got Courier. That's exactly what I was hoping for, so I can go crazy in that last shop. The Merchant restore cards, and potions, and all prices are reduced by 20%, as well as Frozen Egg whenever you add a power card into your deck upgraded. And Quick Slash or Dodge Roll. Let's take another Dodge Roll. Although now that I have Courier, I should be able to get Insignificant, so I do wonder if I should just reject... I need to reject 4 more cards to be able to get the Stuff modifier, right? Alright, second Curse. I mean, I do have the Blue Candle, so this is fine. Okay. And then here I got Paper Crane, and enemies with weak deal 40% less damage rather than 25, and Raja Sage with 1 strength. And then another elite tiered Nemesis. No potions to help me this time though. This time I'm not being attacked. Panache is good here. Okay. Let's do Panache, Noxious Fumes, and then play all the attacks. Okay. Dagger Throw. I think I can play everything here. Sucker Punch, Ritual Dagger, and yeah, all attack does more damage. Okay. Fortunately, next turn I'm guaranteed to be attacked. Hopefully it's a small attack. I do have 1 fleet. It is the small attack. Good. And can I defend against that, please? So let's do Dagger Throw. This might be a problem. Let's do Prepared. Okay, there's a Calculated Gamble. I need a defensive card. Okay, phew. I got a little lucky there. Right. And then here I should be able to deal 36 damage, right? Let's see what the Finesse gives me. Distraction is a Deflect, Good Instincts. And then, yeah, let's do Eviscerate. Not enough. Beautiful. Got Gremlin Horn. Whenever an enemy dies, get an energy and draw 1 card. And AKBQ, your first attack, each combat deals 8 additional damage, which is great. Another dash. Potential collect bonus there. Alright, here I am getting curse number 3. I mean, I still have a question mark room, but then not a regular fight. So I actually, unless I get Doll's Mirror in the shop, I don't think I can really get curses here. Alright, Dark Shackles, Hand of Greed. I don't think I really need any of those. Let's take the Deep Breath for card draw. Okay. Let's do After Image. Then, I mean, can I use the Ritual Dagger? I don't have any potions, which is a shame. Let me target this guy, see what happens. Then play these slices, and then do Acrobatics. Okay. Alright, let's do Escape Plan, Dagger Throw, and then Distraction. Okay. There's a Bouncing Flask. Don't have any more discard, right? That's fine. So I probably should get rid of one of the minions at least, which I think I can do if I do Blade Dance, then play 2... No, I have to do 3 shivs, and then do Eviscerate. 37 is not enough, right? Fine, let's do Eviscerate. Okay, not a bad start. Alright, this guy is not attacking, that's good. Let's do Prepared, get rid of the Reflex for extra card draw. Okay. Then do Sneaky Strike for free, 1 Endless Agony, and then the all-out attacks should be enough. Okay. Then do Dagger Throw, and then Cloak and Dagger Finesse, and then the all-out attack with the Endless Agony. Beautiful. It will be a shame if I don't get combo here, because I feel like I am playing so many cards every turn that not getting combo would be criminal. Alright. We got Incense Burn, that's really nice. Every 6 turns, gain 1 intangible, an Anchor, Surge with 10 block, a Poison Potion, and here I'll take my extra HP, because I don't think I need any of those. And then did not get a curse. Actually, the opposite. I have to lose either Acrobatics or Eviscerate, and I hate to lose either. I have 2 of each. Oh, man. Let's lose the Acrobatics, because it is common. I'm hoping to see that in the shop. Alright, I think I should just focus on cards, right? I have enough relics. There's no way I can duplicate a curse. I will grab a block potion. I think that's good. And then, yeah, and then should I do... Hang on, let's grip, sneaky strike. I do attacks or skills? I mean, they're all cheap, right? Let me... Okay, this is a rare card, so I can't take rare cards. So let's take the skills here. Okay, I spent all of my gold on the skills. I got to 85 cards, and I did get a collect most on the acrobatics. I also am pretty sure got one on the blade dance, a cloak and dagger. I did have one on dagger throw already. Deflect, I got lots of it. I was close to getting one on distraction. I got one on dodge and roll, and outmaneuver, which is a card that I only got through the shop. So, all right, I think that explains Goldberry's high score, and let's see if I can match or even beat that one. All right, here I'll upgrade. Nothing becomes innate, right? I don't really know what to upgrade. Should I upgrade in acrobatics? I also grabbed 2 tacticians, which I'm very happy with. Those might help. Yeah, honestly, I have no idea what to upgrade. Let's upgrade the dash. Actually, Ritual Dagger does more damage in turn 1. Well, actually, that was probably the most useless upgrade because it doesn't actually does more damage. It just upgrades to deal more damage, but that's not very helpful. I think I'm okay playing the Wraith Form here because I have the Kunai. I play a lot of... Oh, that was a misclick. I'm sorry. I'm going to reload. That's not what I meant to play. I'm actually not 100% sure if I was going to take the... Was it Magnetism offered or what was the other one card there? It was Magnetism or Blind. Yeah, so I'm not sure if I should do either of this, but Magnetism is a power shot. I definitely shouldn't take that. Let's grab the Blind. Okay. I think I'll do Wraith Form here. Would make it a little easier. Let's do it. Oh, it is a power, though. I guess I gave the enemy extra strength. That's fine. Let's target the minions here. Ritual Dagger. Okay. Then do Blind. I can do... I get rid of the curse. Let's get rid of the curse. Then do Dagger Throw. Okay. Alright, then Acrobatics. Okay. I should probably have counted cards. It feels like I'll be able to play a lot of cards here. So let me count real quick. That is 5 cards there. And I discarded 1, right? So I think that's 7, 8, 9. I think I should be up to 8 cards at least. So let's see if I can keep this going. Distraction gives me another Acrobatics, which I'll save for. So that's 10 or 9, 10. Then let's do 11, 12, 13, 14. All right. Then 15, 16. I can't do the sneaky strike, right? Let's do 17, 18. Actually, never mind. I can do the sneaky strike if I do 19. Then 20, 21. Blur is really good too. 22. Okay, I'm pretty sure I got combo out of the way. All right. If I didn't have it before, I definitely have it now. Come. All right, 2 incoming. I would love to do the choke. Let's do choke, then blade dance. Play the actually 1 shiv is enough for this guy. Let's do that. All right. I do dodge and roll to have some energy next turn or some block next turn. Let me see if I can get a blur. That might be slightly better. So I have a lot of block I can save. Escape plan. No, unfortunately, no blur. Wait, let's do the tactician. I can't do the leg sweep. That's fine. Okay. Right, I still have 3 extra decks, even though I'm losing decks every turn, right? Dash is 13. That's not... Wait, 20? I don't quite have enough here. I would hate to use my block pushing already. Oh, no, I got... Wait, no, 2 dashes are not enough. I only have 22. So close. Wait, there's a Cloak and Dagger. That's going to be... No, I don't think I can really use that. Ah, that's a bummer. I have to use my block pushing, right? So I have to do dash, I have to deflect, and then that's not enough, so I have to use the block pushing. It's a shame. Because I might have needed that block pushing in the future. I would like to use the piercing one on the right turn. Let's do blade dance, play these shivs. Okay, I might have to calculate again, but I just realized I don't have any block. Distraction gives me bouncing flash. This is 16. I messed up. Wait, let's see what I draw there. Another distraction? Yeah, no. I messed up. I think I was close. I feel like there's definitely a way to perfect this one. Should I reload? Let me reload. Yeah, let's reload. And what if I don't play the Wraith Form? Because I don't think I actually need it. And it did give the enemy extra strength. So if I avoid it, let's see if that makes a difference. And I still will have a Wraith Form in my hand, so that's pretty good. Should I do Impatience? Yeah, let's do Impatience instead. Okay. So, let's do a shift first. Then Concentrate, get rid of the Reflex, Wraith Form, and... Actually, no, I'll keep the Wraith. I probably don't need another shift here. Okay. Alright, and then I can do... So wait, let me count cards. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, let's get rid of this. So then 7, 8, 9, and 10. 11. Then 12, 13. Will I not get combo this time? I would like to get it. 14, 15, 16, 17. Right? Then 18, 19. Oh, no, I think I missed combo this time. That's a shame. All right, well, I'm hoping I got it previously already. Let's hope that's the case. I think here I'm fully dependent, so let's do calculate gamble. Okay. Very tempted to choke again. Wait, can I actually defend? 18? No, I have to get rid of the minions. Yeah, fine, let's ignore the choke for a second here. Let's do escape plan. Dagger throw to get rid of the tactician. Okay. Get rid of the doubt, and then I can do deflect, dodge and roll, and leg sweep. All right. Yeah, because my deck is so large, I have to be much more cognizant about defensive cards. Let's do prepared. The dash now is enough. One dash is actually enough, and then I can gain extra decks with the shivs and the endless agonies, and I have extra energy to play another blade dance. Beautiful. And then dash and deflect for good measure. Wait, another 12. Yeah, I'll do... Wait, actually, no. Let's do dodge and roll, deflect, then calculate gamble. Okay. And then distraction gives me a bouncing flask. The other distraction gives me a rippling cloud. Beautiful. So more turns of weakness. That's always nice. Yeah, time-wise, I'm still good. Another 12. Yeah, I also have 5 decks, which is amazing, right? So I think I'll do the dodge and rolls for next turn. Actually, I can also... Here, let's do Cloak and Dagger, because that way I'll gain extra decks. Up to 7 decks already. Alright, I am intangible thanks to Incense Burner. Beautiful. Let's do Finesse. Then, yeah, might as well do Hot Maneuver and the dodge and rolls. Okay, too bad. I would love to play the Terror here. Let me actually scroll over here so I have the Incense Burner in front of me. Alright, here I'm fully defended. Actually, I think I'll do Blur, Deflect, Hot Maneuver, and then Eviscerate. Okay. Still fully defended. Good. Anything I need to set up? Not really. Now let's do Acrobatics. Yeah, I don't think I need to set up anything. Let's do Escape Plan. Cloak and Dagger. Play these shivs. Reshuffle with the backflip. No, I think it... actually... Let's reshuffle with the Acrobatics here. Get rid of the Tactician. Beautiful for extra energy. Sucker Punch. Good Instincts. And Dodge and Roll. Awesome. Alright, another 20. Escape Plan 1. That is enough to be fully defended, so I don't think I'll play the Piercing Whales. Might as well save them for later. Then, should I do Bouncing Flash? Sure. Okay. Then do Quick Slash. And, let's see if I can get a good zero-cost card. I did not. That's fine. There was a ship. I should have played that ship. 20 incoming. Let's do Cloak and Dagger. Oh, right. I have to deflect. For a second, I was worried I might not be able to defend, but no, this is good. 24. Impatience is nice. Cloak and Dagger is 15. And I have the dodge and rolls, right? Yeah, let's do Cloak and Dagger. Play these shivs. Dodge and roll. Deflect. So the enemy is going to be, or I'm going to be intangible next turn. I do wonder if I should wait for Instance to be at 4 when I, or at 5 when I kill, so that I'm intangible the turn of the big attack. That might be tempting. I would still not mind getting, dealing a little bit of damage to gain more decks. Although now I'm a little worried that I might deal too much damage. I think that's fine with all the decks I have. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be overly worried here. Let's do Calculate Gamble. Hot Maneuver, sure. And he does heal for 10, but I deal 20 damage with poison. And actually, here I might have trouble defending, so why don't I just kill with the Eviscerate? Let's do Eviscerate, then Outmaneuver, and wait. Okay, I do have a block push, and hopefully that'll be enough. And I got a Leg Sweep, that's really good too. 22 block with the Leg Sweep, right? Yeah, let's do that. And then play the Dodge and Rolls, and might as well do Blade Dance. Should have done the Blade Dance first, would have given me extra decks. Okay. 32 block just from Dodge and Roll, that's awesome. Let's do Choke, Blur. I could have considered doing 2 Blurs instead of the Choke, actually. That might have been better. I got to deflect here. Okay. I should throw the Poison Potion, right? There's no reason not to. Alright, let's do Blade... No, Acrobatics first so I can play the Sneaky Strike. Okay. And then let's do Blade Dance, and I think I'll do the Dodge Roll here. Okay. And this turn... Ooh, I do need... Oh, no. Luckily, I did get a Dodge Roll, so I don't have to worry about block. Okay. And the next turn, I'll be intangible. Okay. Alright, time-wise, still fine. Okay. Can't be too slow, though. Let's do Blade Dance, play these shivs. Then Cloak and Dagger, play 2 more shivs. Escape 1, 2, another Blade Dance. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to play a little faster so I can finish in light speed. Right, 18. Oof, okay, that's unfortunate. I can play the dodge and rolls, though, so at least that gives me some luck for next turn. 30. Yep, the dodge and rolls are enough. Let's do it. It's 57 block next turn, right? And hopefully I'll be able to deal damage. Nope. Disappointing. Alright, fine. At least I can get extra decks. Only have 2 more minutes left, and I still have a good amount of damage to deal. 18. Let's do the Blade Dance for the shivs. Then backflip. And there's, for a second I was worried I might have drawn a void. But I didn't. Good. Alright, 10 incoming. Dash is almost enough, actually. Not 10, 30 incoming. Let's do dash, slice, good instincts, and all-out attack. Okay. Get 18 decks. That's awesome. Alright, intangible again. Let's do dash, blur. Oh, only have a minute and I still have to deal so much damage. 30 incoming. There's a leg sweep. That's enough. Let's do it. And, yeah, I can wait. This is the lack of energy coming in, right? I'm unable to deal damage fast enough. And here, I mean, I'm fully defended. Let's do Eviscerate just to deal damage. 18. Blur is good enough. Let's do Dagger Throw first. Then Slice, and then Blur. Oof, I have to really speed this up. There's Terror that might help. Actually, Finesse is not quite enough. Let's do Impatience first. Yeah, see, if I do Terror, I won't be able to play Leg Sweep, and I think I have to do Leg Sweep to be able to fully defend. Okay. Nah, I don't think I can finish in time. This last fight took way too long. I am playing carefully, which is good, but, yeah, clearly I don't have... wait. The Deflect is good. I can't do Eviscerate. Let's get rid of that. So let's do Deflect and then Deadly Poison. Okay. Yeah, it's a shame. That last fight took me over 5 minutes, right? I was being very careful and being very slow, and, yeah, fine. Not much I can do about that. There's a Wraithbone, which I still don't need. But the Voids are making things very difficult. Alright, I think this is getting boring, and I'm already pretty much perfecting, and I can't get the Light Speed modifier, so I'll speed this up. I'll be right back. Alright, this took a while, but I was finally able to deal enough damage to kill. Yeah, definitely took me, what, 10 minutes to just beat the weakened one, but I was able to perfect that one, 1680. Yep, I think that's because of all the collect bonuses. Of the 11 elites, I perfected 10, which is not too bad. Which ones did I miss? I think it was the Lagavulin on Act 1, which I actually think I might have had a chance if I reloaded. I feel like that was definitely, well, it felt doable. I did get all the bosses. I was able to get 7 collector bonuses, which is 3 more. That together, well, actually, I'm not sure if you might have been able to get Encyclopedian even if you went for Highlander, although that would have been difficult. So, yeah, I guess without Encyclopedian, having Highlander and having 7 collector bonuses would give you a difference of 100 points, which I think could explain the differences in scores. I was able to get the Well-Fed modifier. I was only 5 max HP away from getting the Sub modifier, which I think I would have been able to do if I rejected 3 more cards early on. I did not get Overkill and Combo. That is a shame. It felt like I played so many cards and I did miss Overkill and Combo. So Combo definitely would have been possible. Overkill might have been possible with the Ritual Dagger if I was a little luckier. But yeah, so I think this is exactly what Goldbear did, right? Because that would explain a 125-point difference. I am currently tied with Zembri. I'm not surprised if Zembri also went for collector bonuses. And then, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Alex and Gemino went for Highlander and just did not... maybe got some of the other modifiers like Overkill Combo and Lightspeed, but yeah, I think the key is, so theoretically Goldbear just needs what, 2 more collector bonuses, Combo, Overkill, and the Lightspeed modifier to get 1805, which would be still a very amazing score. But yeah, I also required a lot of reloads to get to the score, and could I have gotten more collector bonuses? I'm not sure. Yeah, I felt I got very lucky in that shop, but yeah, maybe I guess with more luck it'll be possible to get collectors. Maybe curses would be possible, although I definitely did not see enough curses. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you did. Let's review the scores from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was a Watcher run with the Heirloom modifier that gave everybody Cloak class, which ended up being very helpful, as well as Hoarder and Lethality, and Spring did real well with 1771. That's an amazing score, just very impressive, and I think it did come down to Collectomersis, as I predicted correctly with the Hoarder modifier yesterday. Spring was not only able to protect everything, which actually is a pretty big achievement, given that with Hoarder, the deck was becoming very large, and it was very hard to draw the right cards in the right turns. But also was able to get a total of 15 Collectomerses. That's very impressive. I only was able to get... well, actually, no, never mind. I also got 15 Collectomerses, but yeah, I was not able to affect all the bosses in the lead. So, yeah, very impressive from Spring. Spring also was able to get the Pauper modifier, so I got my 15 Collectomerses without Pauper. So, effectively, that means Spring got 2 more Collectomerses than I would have been able to get. Although, I don't think I got a Collectomerse on any of the rare cards, right? So, maybe just going for Pauper was a mistake. And then Spring also was able to get the Curse modifier, which I missed because Gemini pointed out I skipped the path on Act 2, which gave me 2 extra Crush Markrooms. Now, that would not have been enough to get Mystery Machine, but it did give most people 1 curse, and then I think Gemini Astrolabe one of those curses to get another one, and was able to get the Curse modifier. Also was able to get Overkill and Combo Spring did. That's very impressive. Congratulations. Next, we have Gemini here with 1619. Gemini also perfected all the elites and all the bosses. Mentioned that he got lucky in the Act 3 boss. He was able to get a Mind Blast from a Colorless Potion, and that not only allowed him to perfect that boss, but also allowed him to get Overkill. He also ended up with only 10 Collectibles, which is a little low, but was able to get Pauper, and also was able to get Lightspeed Modifier, and as I mentioned, was able to get Curses by not skipping the Crush Markrooms in Act 2. And next we have Goldberry here with 1597. Goldberry, I assume, perfected everything. Did mention that he missed, he skipped 1 elite to try to get curses, and succeeded. Was able to get curses, and then transformed the curse to get the curse modifier. Unfortunately, ended up with 3 wraiths, which did make his turn 1 difficult. But he got really lucky against the Act 3 boss by getting a Wallop in the first hand, and I suspect was able to perfect that one too. Congratulations. Next, you have Knight here with 1571. Dark got 1494. Pelt's got 1491. Alex got 1428. Alex perfected 4 of the... He mentioned 4. I suspect he meant 5 elites. He mentioned he skipped an elite on Act 1 and Act 3, so that means he would have fought 5 elites. He also was able to get Mystery Machine because by skipping those elites, but as a result also was able to get an early Collectibles on the Regrets, so Cursor was easy. Having those Regrets was a little annoying, it sounds like, though. Alex was able to perfect 2 of the 3 bosses, missed the Act 3 boss, and ended up with 12 Collectibles out of 113 cards, which is not bad. I, interestingly, got 148 cards total, so I suspect the different path that Alex took made it a little harder to get more cards overall. And then Alex interestingly skipped the Astrolabe relic, which I suspect was a mistake, because I think Astrolabe always gives you a chance of getting an extra Collectibles, although I guess if you're going for Pauper, it might also give a risk of getting rare cards and ruining that Pauper modifier. And then Alex was also able to get a Lightspeed modifier, which doesn't happen often, but I suspect with all the extra curses and the extra strength from Duvidal, he was able to finish quickly. Congratulations. Next, we have Cyberfox with 1423. Mike got 1421. Sid got 1414. And I ended up with 1396. I perfected 6 of the... sorry, I said Sid. I meant Nick. Nick got 1414. So I perfected 6 of the 7 elites. Only the Act 1 boss, though. I had no chance against the others. Just got some bad card draw with my large deck. And then, as Gemini mentioned, I took the wrong path, did not get curses, so was able to get 15 Collectibles out of 148 cards. Was able to get Lightspeed modifier too, but pretty much missed everything else, including Paupers. So yeah. And next you have Sid here with 1325, and I think that's it for top 100. So yeah, I think today's run was really good. I apologize for reloading. I hope that doesn't bother you too much. I did get a pretty good score with those reloads. But yeah, I suspect it does come down to getting Collectibles or getting curses, so let me know in the comments which way you went, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.